Very well. Now, Scarecrow, you've got your brains.
Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to never stop questioning.
I can see that they're working already. Now, the Tin Man has his heart.
Oh, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Aww. You better be careful of that, or you'll be breaking some hearts.
Yes, sir.
And you, Elena, you've got your courage.
You bet I have growth.
Oh, easy there, Tiger.
Lion.
Ah, yes, of course. Now, you've all gotten what you came for, so now you can all be on your merry ways.
But you've forgotten about Dorothy. Yeah! What's the meaning of this?
Are you trying to pull a fast one on us?
You promised you'd never get back to Kansas.
Oh, I have. Haven't I?
You have. Can't you help me, you great wizard?
Yes. Of course I can help you. I knew I was forgetting something. It just so happens that I'm bound for Kansas myself. And there's room in the balloon for one more.
One more, but there are two more of us. Toto's coming too. Isn't there any room for Toto?
Who's Toto?
You know, Toto. She's my dog.
I remember. No.
Oh, but I just can't leave her here. Please tell me Toto can come.
I don't know. Is she trained?
Oh, yes, and she'll be on her very best behavior. I promise. She won't be a bother, and she's very small, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of room.
Well... Yes, I suppose we can make it work. Come along then. We must be off at once.
Oh, but where is she? Has anyone seen Toto?
I thought she was with you.
Hold on, let me do the thinking. When did you last see her? It was right before the wizard gave you your brains. She ran off just over there.
Unleash the Embers! We set sail for Kansas straight away! Come on, Dorothy!
Oh, but I can't find Toto. She just has to come with us.
No, Dorothy! You must come now! The balloon is almost off the ground!
Toto! Here, Toto! Dorothy, quick! The wizard's flying away without you! Oh no, you have to come back!
Sorry, Dorothy, but it's too late. If I shall ever see you again, I promise to keep my promise. I'll help you get back to Kansas.
No, I shall never get back to Kansas!
It's okay, Dorothy. You could stay with us.
Well, yes, that's a great idea.
After all, it was very sad thinking you may have to go.
I had the very same thought. I couldn't find you, and now the wizard is gone, and we'll never get back home to downtown where Uncle Henry and... Oh, Toto, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. We'll find our way home, somehow, some way. I face witches, monkeys flying in the air. Life has its glitches, but I will find the answer somewhere. Journeys throw us many a twist and turn. It's not a breeze. It's a tornado! A tornado! Oh no!
Oh, come on, that's nothing. Let me at it.
Oh no, Lion, even though you're full of courage, you would be a fool to go head on with a tornado. Come on, everyone, we must find shelter. It's fast!
Oh no, look, it's too late. It's here, it's here. Oh dear, it's got us, it's got us.
Everyone stay calm!
Stay calm, but I'm afraid of heights. Oh, my nose went back right out of my chest. Maybe I should have asked the wizard for some courage instead.
Oh, my stuffing! It's starting to unstuff! Oh, Toto, don't be afraid, Toto!
There's nothing to be afraid of. We're just flying, is all. Flying high up in the sky, just like all these crazy flying monkeys.
Oh, don't mention them. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Would you look at that? That's the umbrella that the Wicked Witch of the West always carried.
Oh, don't mention her either. She really gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What's that? I haven't a clue.
I'm afraid I don't know what that is either. I know what that is. That's a munchkin hat. All the munchkins wear them.
Oh, I know what that is.
Of course! Anybody would know what that is!
That's a part of the yellow brick road.
Oh, I'm afraid you're correct! It looks like all the walls is caught up in this tornado. No, Tin Man! Lion! Oh no, Dorothy! Oh, Scarecrow, come back! Oh no, Dorothy! It's I can't fight this thing! No! Oh, Dorothy! Goodbye, Dorothy! I shall find you again someday! Oh, Scarecrow, too! Oh, just like you, Toto! Look, the storm is past! We're not flying anymore! No, we're certainly not flying, but you seem to be falling, oh my! She must have gone ever so high, I can't see right from here! Do cats eat bats? Do bats eat cats? Orange marmalade. I say, we must be well past the great vision by now, Toto. One thing's for sure, we're certainly not in Oz anymore. Perhaps we're close to Kansas again. Oh no. Longitude, latitude, oh, how tiresome this is. We must be falling miles and miles. That was awfully, terribly, downright. Oh gosh, oh gee, someplace I must be. Hurry, scurry, how I worry, someone waits on me. How strange, why, that seems like the very same rabbit we saw before. In Oz, perhaps? The queen, the shrew, I must get that'll do. She'll blow her top my head, she'll chop my lost and substitute-will-do. Oh, White Rabbit, come back! White Rabbit! Oh rats, oh drats, my belfry's full of bats. Caramba, I chihuahua for too many this and that. White Rabbit, come back! White Rabbit! Oh. Oh, fiddlesticks, we've lost him! What? Who's there? Oh, I recognize that laughter. Is that you, little munchkins? You can come out. It's me, Dorothy. Don't you remember me? I saved you from the Wicked Witch of the East. Munchkins, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Oh, I guess they don't remember me. I suppose it has been such a long time since we left the Munchkin City. Oh, my, look at how the flowers grow here. They're so big and still ever so lovely, aren't they, Toto?
Hey now, back off, why don't ya?
Oh my, you can talk?
Of course we can talk. There's anyone worth talking to. And there hardly ever is. Oh no, Rose, don't be such a thorn. She's just a little girl.
Oh, but you're so large.
Who do you call large? Everyone's tiny.
I guess I hadn't thought of it that way.
Maybe you shouldn't always be thinking of yourself. You should try putting yourself in someone else's roots for a change.
That's very wise, thank you, but am I really only as high as a flower?
Only as high as a flower. You better watch short stuff. If you don't have anything nice to say, then you shouldn't say anything at all.
Yes, my Aunt Em tells me that all the time. Oh, but I didn't mean to be unkind. I'm so sorry I disturbed you.
Don't worry about it. Just keep your nose to yourself and you'll be fine. And that goes for you too, you little mutt. Shush, 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 shush.
Oh, well, that's not very nice at all. She didn't mean anything by it, and neither did I. Come on, Toto, we must find a way out of this place and back to Kansas. Who are you? I'm Dorothy Gale of Kansas. Are you sure about that? Yes, why wouldn't I be? I'll ask the questions, not you. Well, that hardly seems fair. Why? Well, for starters, I don't even know who you are. I should at least know your name since I gave you mine. Why? Because that's how a proper meeting goes. Why? Because it's polite. How so? Well, this is clearly useless. Come on, Toto. Where are you going? To Kansas. Where is Kansas? I don't know, if you must know, but if you know, it'd be kind of you to tell me. No. No as in you don't know, or no as in you won't tell me. Yes. Well, I've had enough of this. You're very rude and you ask too many questions. Come on, Toto.
Come back. I've got something important to say. A tutor who tutored a flute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the tutor their tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot?
Is that all? No. Well, this is simply absurd.
One side will make you grow, the other will make you shrink.
One side will make you grow. I do seem to be very small. Why, I'm only as high as a caterpillar. If we're ever to get back to Kansas, I should want to be the proper size again, but what do you suppose she means, Toto? One side of what?
Of the mushroom.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a girl by the name of Dorothy? I said, have you seen a girl by the name of Dorothy? Why, what a curious creature. I say he looks just like an egg.
Now just who do you think you are calling me an egg?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say you were an egg. I said you looked like an egg. You are one, aren't you? After all, you are awfully oblong.
How insulting.
Oh, no, I never meant it in that way. It looks like you're all boiled up about it.
Boiled? Now you're really trying to pick a fight.
No, I don't wish to fight you.
Sounds like it to me.
No, it's true. I have a new heart. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Listen to this. It is not enough to say we must not wage war, but it is necessary to love peace and sacrifice for it.
Now you're really cracking me up.
Have you seen a girl by the name of Dorothy?
I'm not sure. What's your name?
Well, I'm not a girl, now am I?
How am I supposed to know? After all, I'm just an egg.
I thought you said
I may call myself myself an egg if I wish, but you may not.
Very well. I'm a Tin Man, a Tin Woodsman, but you can call me Tin Man.
Oh, well, in that case, it's nice to meet you. I'm Humpty Duck.
Oh dear, he's broken into 1,000 little pieces. Help! Someone, anyone, please!
Excuse me. Are you the one who called for help?
Yes, it was me.
Me? Oh, no, it wasn't me, you fool. I ain't cried for help. You must mean to say that it was you.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant to say.
Very well. It was I who heard your cries for help.
And I'm so glad you did.
Me? Oh, no, it wasn't me. I just said that. Didn't you hear me?
Yes, you did hear me.
Excellent. It's a good thing that you heard me and that I heard you. Well then, after I heard you, I gathered up all my men, and here we are. What's the trouble?
He's fallen.
Who's fallen?
I didn't fully get his name. Humpty something.
Back here, sire. We've got a man down.
An egg, that is.
Looks like foul play.
Yeah, looks like he was pushed over.
A pretty easy thing to do.
So, he was pushed over easy then.
That's what I'd say.
But, was it planned?
I'd definitely say a plot was hatched.
No, but it's not what it looks like. It was an accident.
You seem to know a lot about what happened here, Iron Man.
Tin Man, I'm a Tin Man.
Ew, you're walking on eggshells there, man.
Yeah, I'd be careful correcting the king if I were you.
No, I mean, he's really walking on eggshells. Step back, you're disturbing the crime scene.
But there was no crime.
We'll see what the Queen thinks about that. Man! Arrest him!
No, but I didn't do anything, and it crossed my heart.
Cross your heart. Oh, you've done it now. How dare you cross the Queen of Hearts?
Oh no, but I never meant it in that way.
Away with him! No one crosses the Queen and keeps their head.
No, but
Quiet. We have to read your last rites.
You are under arrest. You have the right to become headless. Anything you say or do will be used against you. You have the right to have a gurney present during your executioning, but if you cannot afford a gurney, a shallow grave will be appointed to you.
Very well then, take him away.
What kind of rights are those?
Like we said, your last rites.
After all, the Queen is sure to have your head. Now away with him.
No, but I didn't do anything!
I've heard a story about this once. Genie, come out! Open sesame! What a bother!
Easy there, pal. You're like to put out an eye.
Put out your eye.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to see you try.
Try. I'll do more than try. I'll do it. As wise men once said, do or do not. There is no try.
Oh, so you're a wise guy now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, be your best shot.
You go first, so we have at least have a fighting chance.
Well, I already have the advantage.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
I'm the oldest.
And I'm the fastest.
I'm the smartest.
Or not.
If so.
Or not.
If so.
Or so.
If not.
See, you're not the smartest.
Yeah, well, I'm still better. I'm the toughest.
And I'm the bounciest.
And you're the lampiest.
You're not.
So,
You're not.
or not.
And so.
The wimpiest by unanimous decision. Now who smarts A?
Not you.
It's me. No.
Hey now, what's going on here? What's all the fighting for?
She spoiled my nice new bread.
You did?
I did.
She did, so we've agreed to have that.
Very well. First,
Not with you.
Or with each other.
I will settle this. Which one of you thinks he wins the battle? Come on, which one of you thinks they should win? I ain't afraid. Why, I'm the king of this jungle, and this jungle king ain't just scared of nothing. When you see me coming, better clear the way. Ready for a rough and
guess what? We're back. I'm out watching.
Enough! Now, have either of you seen Dorothy?
Negatory, positive.
Well, which is it?
What she said.
Fine, we'll have to have a battle to see who's right.
Battle.
Alright, when I say break, I want a clean fight. In the event of a knockdown, the one still standing will be directed to a neutral corner. And no blows below the belt. Any questions?
Yeah. Miss Dorothy?
She's my friend. I'm trying to help her get back to Kansas. How about you? Any questions?
Oh, yeah. Why are we fighting again?
Because that's what you wanted in the first place.
Oh, yeah, battle.
Alright, break!
Oh dear, behind again I fear. I'm so busy in a tizzy, dizzy, ear to ear. A boom, a blast, my window's closing fast. No time to waste, I must make haste before it's in the past. Time's expiring, I'm perspiring at this wicked pace. I'm belated and outdated in this hectic race. Oh far, oh fly, I'm just about to cry. I hate this rain, I'm always late, so shameful I could die.
White Rabbit! Oh, it seems I'll never catch up with him. If only there was someone here who could help me.
Dorothy, is that you?
Me?
Oh, you look very different.
I'm sorry?
I'm looking for Dorothy. You're her, aren't you?
No, at least I don't think I am.
Well, have you seen her?
Who?
Dorothy. I'm trying to find her so I can help her find her way back to Kansas.
Kansas?
Yes, it's her home.
Is that near London?
No, it's somewhere below the rainbow. Way down low.
Never heard of it.
You haven't seen her, have you?
No, but if I do, I'll tell you you're looking for her. What's your name?
I'm Glinda, the good witch of the north.
And I am Alice.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Why, I'm no witch at all.
Oh, then what are you?
Well, that's a curious question.
Well, you certainly don't look like a winged
I
monkey.
should hope not.
And you're much too tall to be a munchkin.
Thank you.
So, what are you?
Well, I'm just a girl who's confused and quite befuddled. My brain is muddled with turmoil and shock. Don't know if I'm dreaming, seemingly awake, aching to turn back the clock. I'm just a girl, typical and ordinary, on edge and wary of what's to come next. Jabberwock's lurking, smirking Cheshire cat. Let's just say a girl perplexed.
all the humans in Oz. Dorothy is a meat person too.
Is that where I am then? Am I in the land of Oz?
Oh no, this isn't Oz. Oz is the land that I call home, and I'm certain that this isn't it. I don't know where this place is exactly, but it's very lovely.
Well, I disagree. It's been nothing but unpleasantness ever since I arrived here. Why, in a matter of hours, I've been shrunk down to the size of a snail and grown to the size of a great tree. I've almost drowned in my own tears and ran a useless caucus race with a bunch of crazy birds. This is a miserable place, if I may say.
Oh, but it's lovely.
Speak for yourself. But say, if you're a witch, I don't suppose you could help me get home, could you?
I cannot, for you do not have the proper footwear.
My shoes are lovely, thank you.
No, I mean you don't wear the silver slippers. Dorothy has them, only she doesn't know how they work. That's why I'm following her. I need to teach her how they work so she can find her way back to Kansas.
Is there some way you could help me? Perhaps you have an extra pair?
As I said before, I cannot help. However, there may be someone here who can help you. He has a magical flying machine that can take him anywhere, and I do believe he may be lost in this Wonderland himself.
And just who might that be?
Why, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, of course.
And how shall I find him?
It's simple. You just follow the yellow brick road.
Oh. What? Yellow brick road?
That does seem to be a problem. Pity. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Farewell.
No, wait! I have so many more questions! I wonder if I really do look like a witch to her. Oh, I hope not. When I get home, I'll be certain to never gaze in a looking glass again.
'Twas brilling and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves and the momes outgrabe. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite and the claws that catch. Beware the jub-jub bird and shun the frumious vandersnatch.
Spoken well, Adam. But I wonder, why should a borough be so mimsy? If I were a borough, I'd be quite unmimsy.
Not if there was a jabberwock close by. In that case, I'd wager you be consumed with mimsy.
That's overstating it. Mimsiness is a wild overreaction, even for a borough. That's just what I would say.
Aha! I thought I heard voices in here. May I join you?
No room, no room.
Now that is entirely wrong. Anyone can see that there is plenty of room here. See,
Your straw wants stuffing.
well, you may be right about that after such a terrible storm, but I must say that it's an awfully odd way to greet a guest.
You aren't a guest, you weren't invited.
And besides, you can't be a guest because we're all out of butter. The hair you did, fixing up my watch.
It was the best butter.
But it didn't provide the fix, and we still haven't found time. Now have we?
No.
But we must find time so that we can set things straight, but how would we ever find time when it's always 6 o'clock? It's always tea time. I don't suppose this fellow's seen him.
No, I'm afraid I haven't, but perhaps you could help me. Have you seen a girl?
No, never once.
Now that is completely improbable. Statistically speaking, even at your age, the odds are that you have at least seen one girl in your lifetime. Probably several.
Not a one.
But I'm looking for a young girl. She's my friend. Her name is Dorothy. Have you seen her?
Oh, what an excellent riddle. I have one too. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Well, that is easy. Poe wrote on both.
Wrong, 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 which is 3 wrongs, which is wronger than 2 rights. But here, I have another.
You can't fool me. This noggin is stuffed full of brains now, so go ahead. Do your worst.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
The answer is simple. A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Wrong again, but I'll give you one more try. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To prove he was not chicken.
Strike 3.
Buy me some peanuts and
as soon as possible, so I will just be on my way.
On your way?
Where? To find Dorothy!
Oh, an adventure! That's an excellent idea!
I'll just grab my hat.
Oh, no, you don't have to come.
Nonsense! Dormouse shall join us!
I wasn't asleep. I heard every word.
We're going on an adventure! Come quick or else you'll fall asleep again.
Very well.
Boy, I'm so thrilled! A dream fulfilled to risk a mad adventure. Fiddly-diddly-do, yippee-go-rummy-see-moo.
Oh, howdy do my wacky sack upon my back for this adventure.
Over, under, where, I wonder, I say tally-ho!
This matter's very serious, for Dorothy's been lost. Her whereabouts mysterious, all find her at all cost. We both were tossed about by a tornado in the sky. Deposited in this strange place I can't identify.
We're guide, we're qualified to lead a mad adventure. Fiddly-diddly-die, here's to Dorothy in your eye.
Upon this mad adventure.
Don't be concerned, no stone unturned will find her by and by.
I've got it! My plans for Hatter to get out and scour the countryside. Dormouse will sniff out every nook and cranny she might hide. March Hare will hop upon the top to find the farthest view. And I will strain my clever brain to think what next to do.
Now we're called upon to wander on this sad adventure. Fiddly-diddly-dum, drink a toast to rum-tum-tum with each surprise. We'll improvise upon this mad adventure. Plans are made, our rescue is waiting. Here we come.
Oh no!
We'll have such fun. We'll skip and run right to this mad adventure. Hi, hi, ho. Off through Wonderland we go. What a show. We'll trek and risk our neck on this adventure. Mad about, we'll get about with braggadocio. Does he know? We're dancing while we're chanting an adventure. Hi, hi, hey. An adventure holiday. Holly, to search and seek and root that is my mind. Nothing's more exciting or inviting, I would say. We shall not get lost or led astray. We're on our way. We're on our way. Hey!
Oh fly, why did I take a nap? I hope this track is lost, it's not my mind's about to snap.
Oh my, what an odd little rabbit. I wonder where he's off to so fast. And I wonder if he can help me find Dorothy. Oh, sure.
Good. There's no one here, not a single soul, so no one to see me. I think I shall have a try.
Delicious. No one makes tarts like the Queen of Hearts.
Hello there, could you help me?
What? No, you can't be here right now.
Why not? I've just as much right as you. What are you hiding? Nothing at all.
I don't believe you. Show me your hands.
Very well. There you have it. I've taken the queen's tart. Please don't tell on me.
Now, why shouldn't I? If you've knowingly done something wrong, you should face the consequences.
I don't have to. I've tricked you, see? Now the queen will be sure to have your head and not mine.
Only dishonest man!
And that is why they call me the Knave of Hearts.
Will the queen really have my head?
It's an absolute certainty. The queen is very temperamental.
No, I'll just tell her the truth, and she'll never believe you.
Oh, I think she will. You're just a strange little girl, and it's your word against mine. As her faithful servant, I'm sure the queen will side with me. And besides, you'll be caught red-handed. Oh, what a crook! Oh, no, miss. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
How can I be sure?
I want to help you. I saw what he did and how he tricked you. Don't worry, miss. I'll defend your honor, but I best catch him before he gets away. Grrr!
How strange. That's the first kind of helpful creature I've met in this place, and it's a great big lion.
The tarts, who stole the tarts? The queen will have my head for this filcher must confess. The tarts, who stole the tarts? I've grown very fond of this, I won't be one head less.
It wasn't me.
Who are you?
My name is Alice.
Where are the queen's tarts?
Someone took them.
I can see that. The tarts, who stole the tarts?
No!
Best reveal their whereabouts, the punishments of thee.
Oh dear, the tarts, kites are let me clear. I saw someone snatch them up and quickly disappear. I can't tell you where they are.
Very well. I don't have time for games today, you foolish little girl. I've so many invitations to deliver for the queen, and now I've new tarts to make. Guards, come quick.
No, I can't tell you where they are because I don't know. Someone's run off with them.
The queen is quite short-tempered, won't tolerate mistakes. She's given me an ulcer and my belly aches. I can't take her much longer, I'm a total mess. Unless I do things perfectly, well you can guess. Now please, the tarts, I'm begging on my knees. Her sweet tooth is the only thing that ever will appease.
I'm not a thief. I give myself a bow. I don't even care for tarts. There's no way, no how.
Arrest her!
Why?
She stole the queen's tarts.
I didn't.
She did. Just look at her hands. See?
We've caught you red-handed. No, that was a trick. Sorry, but the proof is against you. I'll just redo your last rites. No, it was the knave. He grabbed my hands and smeared them red. Played strict and ran off quick and him you wanted dead. Unless you're more than pastry, the queen will surely see. We'll have a chat, she'll get that and she'll set me free.
You're so naive, you won't believe how hands will fly. Let it be yours this time, I'm too young to die. The tarts are gone, someone must pay. The queen will have revenge, we won't survive another day.
It's just not right. I swear I'm innocent.
She won't care one bit for tarts and she will be content.
This is so unfair. Someone must make you understand.
Fairness isn't part of justice here in Wonderland. Now, enough of this foolishness. Arrest her.
You're under arrest. Anything you do.
Let her go! Let me go. Quiet, you. She didn't do anything.
Thank you, brave lion. See?
The proof is against her.
No, it isn't. Look at his bag.
These aren't tarts. These are charts.
That's my You hit them! That's it! He must have hidden the tarts!
Where's the proof?
He must have switched the bags. Listen, I saw the whole thing, and he was here, and he stole the tarts. She was just an innocent witness.
It's true! As there is no clear culprit, and you both seem to be at fault, let the queen decide your fate. Come, you must both make your case before the queen.
Roar! Quick, run! I'll be right behind you.
What you're doing, Five? You're dripping paint everywhere.
Sorry, Your Highness, it's not my fault. 7 watered down the paint.
What's that?
That's right, Flags. Lay the blame on the others.
Is it true? You watered down the paint?
Yes, Your Majesty, but only so we have enough paint to paint all the roses red.
Off with their heads! What? Me too? Yes, you. I asked you to paint the roses red, not the ground red. Off with their heads!
Your Majesty,
What's going on here? Why is my knave tied up?
there's suspicion that a certain someone has committed a great crime against you, my queen.
But who would dare? Tell me what happened?
Someone has stolen your tarts.
The tarts?
The tarts.
The tarts are gone? Who stole the tarts? I will have revenge, they won't survive another day. Who was this fiend? I'll make them pay. I will have one head for tarts, they mustn't get away. Though it seems unfair, someone must make them understand. Fairness isn't part of justice here in Wonderland. Now tell me if I'm all of your heads. Who stole the tarts? There is a strong possibility he did. The Knave of Hearts stole the Queen's tarts? Yes, Your Majesty.
But I didn't. You've no proof.
Someone saw him. 5, 7. Take him away to the dungeons.
No, you must hear me out, Your Majesty. It was the girl, not me. She was caught red-handed.
What girl?
There was a girl there. It is possible she stole the tarts.
Who?
Her name is Alice, Your Majesty.
Where is she? I said, where is she?
She got away.
We couldn't help her, Your Majesty.
She had a great lion protecting her.
I don't care if there was a fire-breathing squid protecting her. Find her at once. I must have my tarts. If they are missing, then someone said shall roll. Now go.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wait, not you.
Me?
No, you go. Find the girl now.
Yes, my queen.
You. I want this girl found immediately. Put some wanted posters up. I want them everywhere.
But I've still all the invitations to deliver.
Then do both at the same time.
As you wish, my queen.
Now where was I? Oh yes, 5 and 7. I want all these roses painted before the guests arrive. And if so much as a drop is spilled upon the ground, I shall have both of your heads. Understood? Where'd they go? These roses need painting! Off with their heads, I say!
There you are, my queen. I see you're busy at work, keeping the executioner's schedule full as always.
Good, you've returned. Why are you all wet?
We ran into a rainstorm on the way back.
Ew, you smell like a soggy poodle. Step away.
Oh, but I have good news for you, my darling. I brought you a present.
Oh, how thoughtful. What is it? Is it shiny?
Yes.
Ooh, is it really big?
Well, yes, I suppose.
Is it meant to be worn around my neck, on my ears, around my finger?
No. Not for all 3.
I'm stumped. What is it? Tell me.
Yet another criminal who needs beheading.
Not what I was hoping for, but I suppose it's good enough. Where is the criminal?
Right here, my queen.
Nobody didn't do anything! And what did this man do that I should have him beheaded?
He killed someone, Your Majesty.
Who?
An egg, Your Majesty.
Yeah, cracked them into 1,000 pieces.
Now, that doesn't seem so bad. Oh, but it was terrible! It sounds delicious.
No, he's right. It was a terrible murder.
It's no yoke, Your Majesty.
Out with his head.
Yes, off with his head.
That will do you no good. I'm not afraid of losing my head. If you chop off my head, then Tit Smith will replace it, just as he did before. That will do you no good. I'm not afraid of losing my head. If you chop off my head, then Tit Smith will replace it, just as he did before.
The tinsmith can fix it.
Well, yes, he made me. After my axe was enchanted and chopped off all my parts, he made me new ones.
Well then, open the tinsmith's head.
No! I proclaim my sentences around here. And besides, this man could prove useful to us. What can you do? Well, the wizard gave me a new heart, so now I can feel love and joy and empathy and laughter. That's no use to me. What else can you do? How about this? Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like a melody, sweetly played in tune. Quite you! And you! Why are you still talking? I thought I sentenced you to death. Oh, my! Aha! That's just it! I know how you can help me. You say you have an axe. With all these beheadings, my current axeman seems to be too busy to keep up. You can become my new executioner. Oh, but I couldn't. I'll even put you in charge. You'll be the head of beheadings. That sounds terrible. I could never. Be a man. Keep your head. Fill the world full of dread. Made of tin, time to shine. Join the crowd. Raise your blade in the air high as you can. As you shout, off with your head like a man.
Be a man.
play croquet from the Queen.
From the Queen, an invitation for the wizard to play croquet.
And to remember to have knowledge on her whereabouts, a bounty on the head of a young girl named Alice for wrongs against the Queen.
Oh my! For wrongs against the Queen, a bounty on the head of whomever may have knowledge of the whereabouts of a young girl named Alice.
Oh, that's enough. Please don't both this wickedness. Oz? What's the door from Oz doing? Oh, it's the wizard! It just has to be the wizard! His balloon, it must have been swept here by the tornado, just as we were. And if it is the wizard, it must be now my normal size again. Oh, Toro, this is wonderful! We found the wizard, and he can help us get back home to Aunt Em and Uncle Henry.
There's no use knocking.
Why is that?
2 reasons. First, I am on the same side of the door as you are. Perhaps if I were on the inside of the house and you knocked, you might be getting somewhere.
Very well then, go inside and let me in, footman.
There's no use knocking.
Now what is it?
Reason 2. The wizard may refuse you. You have seen the great Oz.
Oh, but I must see him. He promised to help me. Please, can't you let me in?
I'll pass along your message.
Oh, Toto, it's just like trying to get to the Emerald City all over again.
I refuse. He said he would grant you an audience.
May I come in then?
Yes, but the wizard does not wish to be seen.
But you just said...
The wizard does not wish to be seen, which is not the same as he does not wish to be spoken to.
Then how am I to speak with him?
You will address him as he sits behind his screen.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? And why do you seek me?
Oh, wizard, it's me, Dorothy. Dorothy Gale with Toto. Don't you remember us?
Dorothy?
Yes, you promised to help me, remember? You were going to take me back home to my aunt and uncle in Kansas when we were swept away by that tornado.
Yes, I will help you. But first, you must do something for me.
Oh, but I've already killed the Wicked Witch of the West at your request. What more must I do?
You must defeat the Queen of Hearts.
Why must I defeat her?
The Queen of Hearts is a terrible tyrant. You will find that she is just as wicked as the Wicked Witch of the West.
How so?
She has built up a great army of chess pieces and playing cards.
Chess pieces, playing cards, that doesn't sound so terrible. Certainly not nearly as terrible as those awful winged monkeys.
Oh, but she is terrible. She has great power, and she puts even the most innocent of people to death in the worst ways imaginable.
Oh my.
She is seeking to enslave all the free peoples of Wonderland.
Oh, but you know I cannot kill anyone. Why, I only killed the witches by mistake.
You need not kill the Queen. You must travel to her rose garden and defeat her in a simple game of croquet.
That seems simple enough, but how will that stop her?
The Queen never loses at croquet, but she must.
I don't follow.
The Queen's power rests only in the image of power that she has created for herself. So, as long as she appears to be unbeatable, she will remain unbeatable. Beat her at croquet, and the people of Wonderland will see that she can be conquered. They will see that the Queen isn't to be feared. They will do the rest of the work, and she will fall down just like the house of cards she has built.
Very well, that seems easy enough. I will agree to it if you promise to help me get back home to my aunt and uncle.
I promise. And I shall also help you, provide you with the help of friends. I believe you know this ferocious beast.
Oh, why? I thought I'd never see you again.
Dorothy!
And Scarecrow and Tin Man.
I'm sorry, Dorothy, but I was separated from them too. I haven't found them yet.
Oh, but you just may. Time will tell. They have the brains and the heart for it, so I'm very sure that they will find you too. But you shall also have another in your party. May I introduce you to Alice?
Oh, it's very nice to meet you. The same to you, but did you say your name was Alice?
Yes, I'm trying to get home too. My home's in England. The wizard said he can help me get home too, as long as we can defeat the queen at croquet. So I guess we're working together.
Oh my, but I just heard the queen is searching for a girl named Alice.
I know.
Yes, I have received such word from my footman.
But how can you expect her to enter the queen's presence if she's certain to be taken prisoner?
All that has been arranged. The queen only knows her by name. Alice will simply have to use a pseudonym.
Oh, it's one secret identity! Oh, don't worry, Dorothy. It's just the wizard said. The queen has no real power, just the impression of power. And besides, we have a great and tough lion protecting us. She's already saved me once.
You have?
I have. I'm not afraid of no queen.
Very well. You must be on your way. Just remember, the Queen of Hearts is very temperamental. So if you wish to defeat her, you mustn't anger her, and you must beat her at her own game. You should also know, she doesn't play fair.
It sounds impossible. Aren't you sure we have to do this?
Yes, the people of Wonderland are counting on you. But here, take this. It may prove useful.
How should we find the queen?
I do not know. But until the Queen of Hearts is defeated, you will not see your homes again.
Sitting by the fire, knitting on my mittens, kittens chasing yarn string, seems so long ago.
find Hermione? Who can help us find Gertrude? Who could in turn help us find Dorothy?
Yes, and they shall all join us on our adventure.
Well, unless Gertrude happens to know where to find Dorothy, which would then only make two joining us, which would make a party, but only a small gathering.
Either way, it's still an adventure, and perhaps we'll find time along the way as well.
Oh, just stop it! You are all driving me mad!
Now that's impossible.
Impossible.
Quite right, we're not driving anywhere, we're walking.
That's just the smallest point of it, though. This character is clearly mad already, so if we'd be driving her anywhere, we'd naturally be driving her sane.
Oh, why did I ask the wizard for brains? It just makes the ones without brains all the more exasperating!
We have brains, all right? If I didn't have a brain, where else would I set my hat?
Don't mind me. I just have a couple of logs to saw. And I promise I won't miss anything. Then I'll catch up.
Wake up, cat. Now I'll bite you.
All right, I'm awake. Now, why must you be so angry about it?
Because cats are rude.
What's so rude about sleeping?
You're in my way. How dare you cross my path?
I isn't crossing anywhere.
See, you.
You got it the wrong way around. After all, you crossed my path. And if that's the definition of rude, then I'd say you're the rude one.
Oh my, Tucker, what has gotten into you?
Ow. Tell you what happened. Your dog was being very rude to me. Oh, don't get
Oh my, where did you go? I must say, I've never met such a curious sort of cat.
That's not a good sign. They say curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, there you are!
But how did you get there? Well, I have to be somewhere, don't I? Everyone has to be somewhere, though it seems they disappear. Everyone has to be somewhere. You're there and suddenly you're here. Yes, everyone has to be somewhere. We agree, otherwise they wouldn't be. Everyone has to be somewhere.
Yes, we see.
In your life or way up a tree. Out of sight and out of one's mind. Doesn't mean we don't exist. Though sometimes difficult to find. Left behind and back with the twist of a wrist.
It's hard believing, something's deceiving, a point that somehow we missed.
Well, everyone has to be somewhere. Obviously, nothing goes smooth in it. Everyone has to be somewhere. Normally, if you're not here, then you're there.
Oh my, you lose her again, Total? I must say, I've never met such an odd sort of cat.
Well, you should be my cat, Dinah. She's a perfectly wonderful cat that never disappears. And she especially doesn't vanish into thin air. In fact, she can always be found sleeping on the front stair. But Dorothy's right.
Cats aren't made to vanish like that.
I should know, being a cat myself. It's very strange. You're not referring to little old me, are you?
Oh, there you are again.
Everyone has to be somewhere.
So you say?
Standing right before your eyes.
How did you do that?
Everyone has to be somewhere.
There's no way.
I'm just a sneaky old cat. I have 9 lives and I use them all simultaneously. I'm careful not to abuse them. I fuse them here, there, everywhere. It's all
you were odd for staying in one place all the time.
Wait, that's not odd at all.
Says who? Says everyone, but that's just rule of nature. Is it? I've never heard of such a rule. Oh, Toto, we gotta find her in the queen. Everyone has to travel.
This is sick.
You weren't so rude, thinking that everyone you met was odd, then maybe someone could help you find where you're going. Well then, can you help us? That depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
We're trying to find the Queen of Hearts.
In that case, you should go in that direction. You may find out as you get there. You really are in here. So we can hope that it's right there. There's maybe nothing to fear. We're on a mission, a competition, and nothing I can show here. Hooray! Everyone has to somewhere. That's not fair. I hear you are.
We must be dreaming.
Everyone has to be somewhere. Everyone just has to find out what it's on. Why do you wish to see the queen?
She's having a game with her okay today, and you should go.
Oh, good. Then I shall see you there.
Oh, but if you're going too, can't you show us the way? Oh dear, why must you keep doing that? Come on, now, which way was it? With all that running around and disappearing and reappearing, I'm completely turned around. Well, I suppose you could go that way. Or, this way is lovely too.
What? Oh, did that horrid cat come back again?
But if I were you, I most certainly would not go that way. Oh, Scarecrow, it's you! Dorothy! I'm so glad I found you! And Toto, and Lion, and...
It's okay. She's a friend of mine. You can trust her.
I am Alice.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Alice.
Oh, but we mustn't mention her real name to just anyone, Scarecrow. See, the Queen is looking for her.
Who is this queen? Is she as terrible as I hear?
Oh, Scarecrow, she is just terrible.
You must come with us. The wizard has sent us off to find the Queen. Dorothy must beat her at croquet, and then I'll help her get back to Kansas, and me home to England.
That's just great.
Oh, but there was just a strange little cat who told us the way to the Queen's castle was that way. But you said not to go that way, didn't you?
Oh no, you definitely do not want to do that. Why? Oh no, that is why. There she is.
She who?
That's she. The she right over there.
Are you sure you're a girl? Why, yes.
Well, I thought you looked different.
Don't mind her. She's never seen a girl before. I'm the Hatter. Don't believe them if they tell you I'm mad.
I promise I won't.
Oh, Dorothy, be careful making promises you can't keep.
And you are...
I am Beatrice?
Fantastic! Oh no, she told me her name!
Just go with it.
Oh, I just knew we'd find you, Beatrice! And that must mean you are Hermione!
No, this is Dorothy. We finally found her.
What a pity, our adventure's over.
Poor Hermione and Gertrude. Now we should never find them.
Who are they?
Nobody, just some girls she was looking for.
Oh, what happened to them?
Nothing! She made them up in her head!
It seems that we lost forever. How tragic. March here, say a few words, will you? Hello?
Oh, well, you found Queen's Rose Garden, I'd be another adventure!
Oh, I know just the way. Just let me grab my other hat. There we are now. And if we're lucky, we'll happen to find Hermione and Gertrude along the way. We'll have such fun. We'll skip and come right to this mad adventure. Hi, hi, ho. Off through Wonderland we go. What a show. We'll turn every square neck on this adventure. La-da-da, we'll get a common bracket. Don't you know? Do-si-do. We're dancing while we're chanting an adventure. Hi, hi, an adventure on the way. All we fly. To surf and sing and through the mountains fly. Why, nothing's more exciting or inviting, let us say. We shall not get lost or led astray. We're on our way. We're on our way.
It's here, it's time, I'm nervous now, I'm rhyming riddle, rum-tum, tittle, bells and bathroom chime. It's time, it's here, the if this isn't clear, the ifs and buts and whens and what time made me nuts, I fear.
Here it is, the Queen's Rose Garden. And where is the Queen? How should I know? You said nothing about finding her. You asked to find the Rose Garden and here it is. You found it.
Oh dear, look, it's Tin Man.
Oh no, he's rusted up solid. How's that? Tin doesn't rust.
She's right. You can look it up.
Oh, but where's his oil can? He needs oil.
He needs more than that.
Oh, I have just what he needs. A nice warm cup of tea should perk him right up.
Now you are very odd. Why do you have a teacup in your hat?
Oh, funny you should ask that, Beatrice. I never took you as one for riddles, but I guess I'll tell you the answer anyways. My watch is broken and it's always 6 o'clock. It's always tea time.
You must have tea for tea time, even if you're on an adventure.
Oh no, stop that. That will just rust him up even more. We've said it once. We've said it a million times. Tin doesn't rust.
I'm Dorothy Gale of Kansas.
And I'm...
This is Beatrice, Your Majesty.
And why are you here?
We've come to play croquet with you.
Very well. Well, I haven't invited you. Off with your head!
Oh my! You have, Your Majesty. You are cordially invited to join the Queen of Hearts in a game of croquet. Come prepared to lose.
Very well. I don't remember inviting you, but it seems I have. Tell me, do you play croquet?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And are you prepared to lose?
Well, of course.
They are prepared to face what comes of them.
Very well. Give the girls their ballots. Let the games begin.
Oh dear, how are we to play with these?
Are you just going to stand there all day and complain, or are you going to play? Just do what the Queen did. That's a start for it, at least.
That's rotten advice.
It's sound advice. If she does exactly what the Queen did, it'll merely be a tie.
Well, then what should we do to win? Play the game your own way.
Well, I've never played croquet with flamingos and hedgehogs before. How do I even know how to play my own way?
Just play.
I believe they may actually be right this time. Just play the game.
Quiet, you disturb her swing.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Of course we're waiting. We're always waiting.
That's right. My watch isn't fixed yet.
I don't suppose you found time while you slept?
Oh, yes. Lots and lots of it.
Where?
Right where I was sleeping. Well, I don't suppose you meant Hermione and Gertrude where you were sleeping either. No. See, you're no use. Go back to sleep. Fine by me.
Don't mind us. You can play through.
Okay, Alec. Beatrice. Now you give it a try.
All right. Beatrice, it's really quite simple. Just give that bird a mighty swing and send that furry little guy through the hoop.
I'll try my best.
Hey, now that's not fair. Did you see that? I did. Don't worry. I'll handle this. Excuse me, but I believe you've broken the rules.
She did nothing wrong. She missed.
She had a direct hit.
It was a direct miss by my calculation. You saw, she missed.
She did.
I concur. I saw the whole thing. It went right over there.
Oh, come now, as if they are balls of reason!
Hello, Jen. Oh my. Hello. I told you I'd see you here. How's your game? Well, not exactly as I'd imagined. It never is. Anyway, I'm glad I found you. And why is that? Because I found something that you might find useful. Now you're very odd. How could this be of use to me? What even is it?
Oh, that's Tin Man's oil can. Oh, this is wonderful. Scarecrow, lion, come quick.
What is it, Dorothy?
Tin Man's oil can. The Cheshire Cat here.
She was just here a second ago.
It doesn't matter. Now we can unrest the Tin Man.
I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times. Tin doesn't. Shh. You've got to concede here. Some people never learn. Oh, Dorothy, how long have I waited to see you since we parted? When thus it was, we two parted. In dreadful silence and in tears. 'Twas I alone, half broken-hearted, to sever for many years. That was very lovely.
What happened to you, Tin Man?
Well, the King Courts had me arrested, but it was all a big mistake, of course. I hadn't done anything wrong. And he brought me here through a terrible rainstorm, but he left my oil can behind. And I rusted up solid. It was in the nick of time, too. The Queen of Hearts threatened to have my head removed.
Oh my!
I know I never thought I'd be so happy to rest, but this time it might have just saved my life.
That's a relief.
Well, it wasn't all bad. While I was rested, I had lots of time to think about everything I love in the world. That reminds me, listen to this. My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began. So is it now I am a man. So be it when I shall grow old. Or let me rest up again and die.
A lovely sentiment, really. And you just recited so very well. We're very glad you're back with us, Tin Man, but we mustn't wait another moment. Dorothy and her friend, Beatrice, must have beat the Queen of Hearts in a game of croquet,
before the wizard can help them get back home, but it's proven nearly impossible.
Although I was rested, I saw the whole thing, and it does look quite difficult.
Okay, Beatrice, you have to give it another try. My hedgehog's all the way over there. I fear I'll never win this dreadful game.
Stop right there!
She didn't do anything.
What is going on here?
They think she stole the queen's tarts, but I saw the whole thing. It was the Knave of Hearts.
What's going on over here? Why have you disturbed our king?
My king, I do not wish to disturb your pleasantries. However, it seems that we have found the fugitive.
Which one?
Alice.
Nonsense! That girl's name is Beatrice.
But I saw her with my own eyes. She was at the scene of the crime.
Very well then, arrest her! What shall we do with her, my queen?
Off with her head!
Oh my!
Don't forget the other suspect, Your Majesty.
What other suspect?
The Knave of Hearts who has sealed in the dungeons, remember?
Oh yes! Ooh, how exciting! You know what this means, don't you?
Yes, we must have a trial.
Indeed. Come, we must go to court at once. Someone's had a roll for this and I shan't be kept waiting.
And what was in your bag when Lion gave it to the footman?
Why, nothing but my collection of charts.
Silence! Could you repeat that? For the record.
The bag was full of charts.
There you have it, Your Majesty. The Knave of Hearts didn't steal the tarts. The Knave of Hearts merely collected charts. The prosecution rests.
You may step down. Defense! You're up.
Your Majesty, first, I would like to ask that all references to my client as the defendant be stricken from the record. It's very clear that the Knave of Hearts is the one on trial here.
Objection!
Denied and denied. Let the record show that both parties are guilty until proven innocent.
But Your Majesty.
Denied.
Secondly, Your Honor, Your Majesty, I would like to ask that the Knave's entire testimony be stricken from the record.
Denied.
Ooh, this is getting good.
Very well then. I would like to call my client to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the queen she is pretty and do nothing but flatter and obey her at all times, so help your head?
I do? Where were you on the day the tarts were stolen?
Objection!
On what grounds?
I don't like how you ask the question.
Pardon me, Your Honor, Your Majesty. Were you there on the day the tarts were stolen?
Yes. Off with her head!
Objection!
Denied!
Your Honor, that is not an admission of guilt. After all, if she truly was there, she may have information about the true stealer of the tarts.
Very well. Proceed.
And what did you first see when you first arrived?
I saw the tarts sitting on the table.
Off with her head!
Objection!
Denied!
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Granted.
Your Honor, it is far too hasty to sentence anyone. If you just wait a moment, you'll see that the knave is guilty, and then you can sentence him. And did I mention that you're very pretty?
Very well.
Continue. Oh dear, this isn't going well if you're the poor girl's doomed.
Don't worry, Tin Man. I saw the whole thing and Alice is completely innocent. Don't worry, Scarecrow will work it all out.
I certainly hope so.
And what happened next?
That's when the Knave of Hearts started stealing the tarts.
For the record, can you identify the knave? Is he sitting in this courtroom anywhere?
Why, yes, he's right over there.
Objection!
Silence!
But Your Majesty, she just implicated my client.
Silence, or what are you in contempt?
But she already holds everybody in contempt.
I saw him too. He did it, Your Honor.
Order! Sit down on your head, too!
You're just full of hot air. I ain't afraid of you.
So be it! Off with your head!
Very well. Who's first? I ain't afraid.
Off with her head! Off with her head! Get her!
No, stop it, she didn't do anything.
Off with her head!
No, stop it, she doesn't deserve this.
Off with her head! When you're done with hers, remove hers next!
No, you're no queen, you're nothing but a wicked old witch.
How dare you threaten us? You're nothing but a fancy piece of cardboard. All you can muster is your bluster, and we've had enough. Try your darkest to berate us. You will not intimidate us. There's nothing to you. We see through your time to call your bluff. You are nothing but a wicked old witch, and we have seen your share. Your game of treachery will leave you playing solitaire. Yes, you are nothing but a wicked old witch. Time someone took you down. Without your crown, no one will care. So now love and loyalty for all of my own young. I really clap and make a step to meet my every whim. Then feeling at your back with wants my heart to stare count out. And if they don't tell how to turn from them. All with her head, all with her head. She won't be happy till she's dead, dead, dead. All with her head, she stole the tarts. Her head that you ran up the stars. You have things to work before we're free and ready to do battle. You'll never rival us with all your rival threats and cries. You haven't gone to bed staring at your final hour. You volunteer to be the first one who dies. All with their hands wish, all with their hands alert. We will be happy just as dead, dead, dead apart. Yes, all with their hands wish, all with their hands stick. You just have to turn it.
We survive for Munchkin Land, for Munchkin Land, for Munchkin Land. We survive for Munchkin Land. And we don't know where the heck we are.
Where did all these people come from?
All with their hands wish, all with their hands share. We will be happy till the dead, dead, cemeteries. All with their hands wish, all with their hands fly. Your case is built upon a lie.
Off with her head! Off with it once I say!
Oh, it's Glinda to the north. How happy we are to see you.
And the same to you. Oh, you just have to help us. This queen is going to have her heads.
Is that so?
Yes, and she won't be kept waiting.
Well, I'm afraid she'll be waiting a very long time. After all, she can't find Dorothy, not as long as she's wearing those silver slippers.
Then, off with her shoes!
You won't get that far either. The shoes hold a strong enchantment. You can't touch her.
Fine. Then off with Alice's head!
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What's this? A threat against the queen? Off with the witch's head!
I'd like to see you try. With a simple flick of my wand, I could turn you all into spades.
You wouldn't.
Try me. What is it you want? Why, I only want to help. I believe I can help all of you, actually.
How's that?
Well, you wish to get rid of these girls, Alice and Dorothy, and all of their friends. I can help you all.
Very well, but you don't make the rules around here. I do. And besides, they still must be sentenced. Therefore, I invoke Rule 43. All persons from other lands must go back to your lands at once. And if I see any of these scoundrels in my gardens again, it shall be off with their heads! Court dismissed!
How can you help me get home now? Well, I can this time. But you couldn't before. You two have already met? Yes, when I first came to this Wonderland to help you.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. I forgot to tell you she was looking for you. So much has happened.
How can you help me get home now? Now that I know how magic works in this land, I can have you home in a matter of moments. All you have to do is drink that potion you've been carrying around with you this whole time.
But I thought it would just make me grow smaller again.
Didn't you read the label?
Why, yes, it only said drink me.
Well then.
Well, everything else I drank changed my size, so I got this one too. I got this when I first arrived here. I could have been home ages ago.
Sometimes it's better to take the journey than to simply skip to the end.
Well, but what about all the people of Wonderland?
What about them?
Well, we didn't beat the Queen of Croquet, and the wizard said she'll enslave them all unless we beat her.
Alice, Dorothy, and friends, allow us to show you all our deepest gratitude.
And why is that?
Queen, you showed great bravery. If you can face her, then we think we can too.
So you won't allow her to enslave you all?
No, we never wanted to help her. We were just so afraid.
Then the wizard was right. It was all just a show.
We only ask that you lead us as we face the wicked ones, your majesties.
Your majesties? You're queens now.
Oh my.
But we can't. We must be getting back home to our loved ones.
Then who shall lead us?
I know just the pair. The hare and the hatter shall lead you.
What's that? I thought I heard my name.
You did. But how are we to lead the people? It's tea time. Then your first decree could be to find time to make amends. Or you could simply have your watch fixed. That way you'll be free to roll.
But they think us all mad.
You are not mad. You just see things differently, and that's a good thing. They shall lead you.
And we shall follow. Thank you, Queen Alice and Queen Dorothy.
That was a very wise thing you did there.
Oh, it's all so wonderful. I'm getting all misty-eyed.
Oh, do be careful, Tin Man. You'll get all rusted up again.
All right then, what about Dorothy?
You promised you'd never get back to Kansas.
I can, and I will. It's as easy as can be. After all, she wears the silver slippers. All it takes is 3 clicks of her heels, and the shoes will take her wherever she wants to go. She could have returned home the very day she put them on.
You mean all this time I had the power to go home and didn't know?
You could have returned home as soon as you put them on in Munchkinland.
But then you would have never helped me find the wizard to get my brains.
I'm my heart.
And I might have never found my courage.
So I guess this means we won't be enjoying the pleasure of having you both for tea time.
No, I'm sure it would have been lovely.
Thank you for the invitation. Oh, you're not invited.
We would invite you, but I'm afraid you'd find us to be terrible, terrible hosts.
Why do you say that?
We're completely out of butter.
Good luck finding Gertrude and Hermione, but I especially hope you find time.
Oh, he's a rascally fellow, but he'll turn up. Can you really help us get back to Oz, too?
Of course, I'll take all of you with me. After all, I must return home too.
I hadn't thought of that.
But first, we must get these young ladies off to their homes. Very well, girls. You know what to do.
Come, Toto. Aunt Em and Uncle Henry are waiting.